Okay. Hello, Lelis. How are you?
I'm fine, Dulce. I'm searching something about the Nemo's Garden. You know what it is?
Oh, Nemo's Garden. The last week I was searching about it and I learned some important things like they walk under the water.
Oh, yes. Sergio Gambirini uh, is the president of the Ocean Drift Group, and he created this project when he wondered if it was possible uh, grow plants under the water.
Oh, that sounds great.
No, Dulce, why we don't explain to our partners about this interesting project?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, we can explain to you about how was the pros and the cons about the project that was being during these how many decades? Dulce?
About 6 decades. Oh, yes. Uh, okay. What part of this project is this is environmentally friendly because they avoid the use of chemical products in in order to decrease the need to compare to land crops. It was one of the most important things of this project, of Nemo's project, because they try to be more efficient in production.
Yes, I remember that in a research that I made, um, the president of this project said that if this project can be sustainable if it have a high cost of production. This project in accounts uh, the crops or the installation and the management personnel a have high cost of production. That's the accounts.
Okay, but I hear about that these crops grow quickly and they have good environmental conditions that protect them to some bad conditions.
Yes, but well, that is right. If this project try to maintain a production of some crops, but they use technology so expensive to try to maintain the conditions to the plant. And by this, uh, to try to do agriculture sustainable, they use more technology and they use more expensive technology. And day by day, this will be not economically for the agriculture.
Oh, I know. But sometimes people learn about increased production compared to land crops. It could be some efficient of people trying to protect, like you said, with more the use of technology and prepare people to cultivate these crops. But I'm not sure. You agree with the use of this technology in your country?
Well, I can say to your parents and to you that it's another scale of production in this project because to this production they need to they have a short space and they only can to have already a 22 plants by these pots like these pots and in a in a in a high production from the farmer is not. it's not beneficial.
Okay. Demos projects are trying to develop other types of crops under the water, having priority to lettuce, beans, and strawberries because people need to increase the food production in order to have a market in what they put the products and people can to obtain this. Oh, Delis, did you know about the biological relationships in the species under the water, or how they affect the technology of this project?
Well, that I have understood there are no biological relationship between the fish and this and the crops and the pots on the under the water
Okay.
because our these projects cause fear to the fish and
Okay.
they are isn't finding a place to have a relation with between these pots.
Okay.
And the fishermen have a problem with this because in this place have a lot of people that work with these fish and to to sold to other place and this causes a problem in this place.
Yeah. I understood that this technology avoid illness and spores because they avoid the vector of viruses and bacterial cells. They need to have a technology so advanced to protect the crops in order to avoid this. Did you know how many machines they work in this technology?
They only have a thermoregulator to the temperature that has been into the 35 and 36 grade Celsius on the water, and they use slides of plastic to protect the crops under the water because the plant isn't into the water. They have a space of in which the plant have oxygen, and this is nice protect to the crop.
Okay. Uh, it is the cause because they have no damages caused by pests because they have a special structures that provide protected condition and especially modified to use in this project. How according to how Lely say is how Lely say it. How Lely say they need to have some slice of plastic and thermoregulators in order to maintain the environmental conditions and provide to the plants what they need.
Well, other cons about this project is that are in confined place. Actually, they need to use small crops like the strawberries and lettuce, like those space, because the space are like a like a pot, and they doesn't have a space to to be crops like tomatoes or pineapple or something. They use a specific plants, a specific crops to to develop this project. Well, my friends, I hope you like our presentation about the Nemo's Garden because it's an interesting project by for the agriculture, and we show you how effects and how benefits beneficial they have to to us like engineers. Well, that is it. That is all. Thank you.
Since the beginning of time, we have been asking ourselves millions of questions. Some of these questions seem strange, very strange, but ultimately they turn out to revolutionize the way we live and perceive the world. Other questions, well, simply haven't. Oh, but I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Luca. Together with my dad and our team, we make many different things. Scuba gear, electronic equipment, protection equipment, and so on. One day, we asked ourselves a very strange question. Can we grow plants underwater? What? Yes, you heard me, underwater. Let me explain. Plants are very delicate organisms. To grow, they need constant temperatures, water, light, and protection from parasites and harmful elements. Unfortunately, the perfect alignment of all these factors is not easy to find. That's why alternative solutions have been looked for and created. But not all of these solutions are perfect. I believe we can do better than this. Now, imagine a place that receives a lot of light, with constant temperatures, protected, and where there's a lot of water. Sounds like the ocean. By utilizing a biosphere, a kind of bubble filled with air, but underwater, we can plant our seeds. Light from the sun penetrates the surface and gets to the plant inside the biosphere. At the same time, the water of the surface inside the sphere evaporates. This way, fresh water is automatically provided to our growing plant. The ocean holds a constant, stable temperature and also acts as a magnificent protection from insects, parasites, and abrupt climate changes. Basically, it's an ecological and auto-sustainable system. Is it too good to be true? It could mean growing veggies in many inhospitable regions in the world, extending cultivable areas, and having completely natural products, while using very little energy. All of this could be achievable if we could grow plants underwater. Whoops, almost forgot. Do you want to know another very strange thing? We actually did it. And all that we have been talking about already exists.